There is a green glow that shows up on this alternate camera at the observatory site in Hawaii. This is the IPPTZ camera, and you can see the timestamp above. It's May the 8th at 5:33. Looks like in the morning, and 22 seconds on a Monday. I've never seen a green glow before, and I thought there's no way. There's no way that this is headlights from a car, because it stops right there in that spot. There is no extension of this light going any further except in the spot that it's in, just like that, you all. Let me stick myself right here. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I think it's from a green UFO, a green light from above. That's what I feel it is. I don't think it's a green spotlight from the observatories. No, I do not. I think it's something like what you see in, let me see that right over there, you all. That's what it is. Something like right over there is what we're seeing. If it was from car headlights, why would it be in this one spot? It wouldn't. It wouldn't. It's coming from above. And there have been reports of green UFOs in the sky with green glowings sighted. And we hear about the orange, but never the green. Never the green. I haven't. But I thought it's bound to be. And I think Martians. It's like green Martians. This is what it reminds me of. Martians from Mars. Let me see this. I'm going to let you see it. Gina, can you do it? I can do it. I just hope I'm on here, and I hope you can hear me, because if you can't hear me, then Houston, honey, we got a problem. We got a problem. Let's look at this, you all. Oh, we getting shadow ban every time I mention the observatory. T, honey, is that me up there in the sky doing that? Am I making that green glow down here on the observatory, T, honey? Yeah, that's right. It's you and Gina, honey. You wanted this time to spend with Gina, honey, by yourself. Now you got it. You got it. Aren't you so happy? And it's online. We're on here on the YouTube Creator Studio. We're doing a live stream when we're talking about green UFOs in the sky above. There truly is some kind of a green glow in the sky. That's right, T, honey. You can laugh. You can be so happy. You can have some happy tears. You can. I'm going to show you this. Gina, did you take a video of it yet? No, I did not take a video of it. I got to go over here, you all. Okay, here we go. Look at this, T, honey. We can do this for you. You make the most of it, T, honey. You can do it. You can make the most of it. You got the one-on-one time with Gina. That's right. You got it. Let's watch this, T, honey. We can do it. May the 8th. This is 13/21. Oh, sunshine, you come and joined us. Yeah, Gina. I did have tacos lately. Thank you. I really did. I'm kind of burnt out on them. But that's okay. Watch this. We're looking at it. I don't think they got any music. This is the IPPTZ C160 camera. Boom. Did you see it? Did you see it? Watch it. Boom. It's there and then it's gone. It's like that. Do they got a green spotlight from above that they shine down on the ground? Think about it. Do they? I don't think they do. I really don't. And the pavement is not green. Okay, the pavement isn't green at all. We can watch it. I'll go slow. See, they got their cameras pointed in that direction anyhow, to where the sun is going to be rising up at 5 in the morning. Yeah, we got this. Let's look at this. Boom. Here we go. Right there. See, they're watching. And then comes the sun. Then comes the sun. And I've went through the other data. I have. See, they got some government cars there. They got garages and stuff like that. See, look at this. It's so white. It's purple up there. We got a green right there on the sun. Oh, did that sun go down and make a, did it go down and make a, let's watch it. Let's see what shape it takes. Because we got some diamonds on here. Ooh, look at the reflection. Oh, that's really pretty. You see that? That red right there? That looks really, really spacey. It does. That red right there. Aw. Oh, look at them. Look at the people there. They're observing the sun coming down. Let me get out of the way. And that was the reflector right there. You can see there's some kind of a green up there. Look at that. You think they're looking down here at the ground at this? Do you think they are? No. Well, no, this is on the camera. So we've got people. We got people. Let's make sure that glow is at that one spot. Let's make sure it is. Because I hope it's not the sun. Oh, see, this is picking up something right there. Let's look at that sun. It's got a big X marks the spot. Never seen that before when the sun went down. Excuse me, I got to sneeze. Bless me. Bless me. Never saw the X like that with the sun going down. That's different. That's really different. Look at that. You can see it. Let's take a screenshot of that right there. Hello there, Susan behind me. Hello everyone. Yep. We got tea, honey. You got company. Yes, you do. So you're not alone in watching this live stream now. I know it made you a little bit uncomfortable because you didn't know what to do, but that's okay. We got company. We got company. Y'all, look at that big X in the sky. Ask yourself, if this sun is round, how can it have that X in it? How can it? Yeah. See, that's strange right there. How can it? That's right, T. It's okay. How can it have the X? And then it's down. It is down. We have caught it before with a square. A square. There was another picture that I got. No, that was the moon. That was the moon going down. So, if you're looking at this with me, you can see that there is a green glow. I'm supposed to be focusing on the green glow and not that sun. There's a green glow on the ground on May the 8th, right here beneath me. And if this right here was from car lights or something, it you'd have some extension. You'd be able to see a trail, just like up here on this UFO beside me. That, you know, it's an artist's depiction of what these people were describing, a green UFO with a green light coming down from above. Now, I can see this happening with this right here. I can. Coming down from above. Because it really does. It looks like it's green. Green. So you may say, well, that, Gina, honey, it's always looking like that. No, it's not. It's not always. Oh, I got to get over here to this other one. It's not always like that. Look over here. If we come over here to May the 7th, which is right here, we can look at this. Let me put you over here. Of course, it's going to be cloudy, and you ain't going to be able to see much of anything. It's 4 in the morning. It's 5 something. No, it's a little bit too cloudy, but then you can see what color the pavement is right here. It's this color. What on earth? It's this color. I went all the way down through all of these to see if I could capture any green, because I wanted to rule it out. If it was a spotlight from the observatory, if they have that happening all the time, I wanted to know. I did. Because it appears like it's coming down from above. What was that? Let's see. That must have been a cloud over there. Let's look and see if we can find. We want to rule out any other possibilities that they're shining a green light from the tower, or it's any car lights, which I know it's not no car lights. It's 3 something in the morning. It's dark. They didn't used to have it dark. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing at all. You got around the 6th. It's not going to show up, you all. It showed up on the 8th, and that was it. On the 8th. Let's look one more time. It's going to wait. Boom. Now let's look at the 8th again. We can watch it. You can watch the 8th as it shows up. And I'm not going to be in the way. It's around 5 something in the morning when the green glow shows on the ground. There it went. Right there on the ground. Let's scoot back. You can see the trucks. You see the pavement is. This is the color of the pavement right there. And it's brown. It's gray. Look at it right there. That's 10 o'clock in the morning. Let me just do this. Let's wait till I can catch it at the right time. There it is right there at 5:33 and 22 seconds on Monday. It's coming from above and then it's gone. Then it's gone. So if that's the case, and if it's a green UFO, well, is there any other instances of green UFOs? Yes, there is other instances of green UFOs. You can see them right here. Bright green UFOs spotted. Spotted in Canada. Oh, there's a trouble with that website. Oh, great. Okay, well, so we got some bright green UFOs. Crowded hell. What's that mean? Crowd hell. Oh, you can't access this, you all. Sorry, you cannot look at that. That's fine. Bright green UFO seen in Alberta. Alberta, Canada. So we can see this. This is on 2020. A couple weeks ago, a very strange event took place in a small village in, where is Alberta? Isn't that Canada? According to anonymous published MUFON, they were watching the sky and they claimed to have seen a green unidentified flying object over a Canadian sky. Penny Davis, honey, I don't got nothing to zoom in on now. It was a fluorescent. When out of nowhere, a fluorescent green object appeared out of nowhere. And they thought, you know what? It was maybe 600 feet up. They looked amazed. They couldn't blink. They didn't know what to think at the moment. It was a circular object with another oval-shaped piece in the middle of it. But it looked like it had 3 little dot windows that appeared to be black. And it was kind of hard to focus because it was pulsating off and on for about 6 seconds. It sat there hovering and pulsating, and then it started to move in a pattern like a bee, and then it vanished. It vanished, you all. Just like that. So let's look at this. This is 2 planes. This is in Canada. Why Canada? Ask yourself. 2 planes report bright green UFO flying over Canada with a military jet climbing 1,000 feet after the sighting. So has anyone else saw any green UFOs? This is it's in Canada where the wildfires are. Bright green object flew into a cloud. Okay, y'all, let's think about this. They fly into a cloud. The same thing was done about a group of school children that saw that, was it an orange-like UFO in the sky, and then it kind of hovered, and they actually saw some beings. But then it flew into a cloud, and it also disappeared. Look, this one right here happened in the eastern part of the country. But this was July the 30th, and a Canadian military plane, a military base in Ontario, Cologne, Germany, traveling from Boston to Amsterdam, saw the mysterious objects. And these are a little bit older sightings right here, but there's something going on. There is. Alien-like orb. An alien-like orb spotted. Right here, you can see. How do they know it was like alien? Really think about it. How do they know it's like an alien? I don't think they really kind of know it. But if you're just tuning in, Gina, there's this glow that showed up on the ground at the observatories in Hawaii, and it's coming from above. It's a green glow, and you can see it's centered in this one location right here, a green glow right there. You are. And if it was from car lights, you would have the trail, like coming from that UFO over there. You would have it coming down like that. If it was on top of the observatories, I have never seen a green light on the top of an observatory. And I don't think that there's someone up there shining a green light that would have this pattern right here. Because I would think it would be more like circular, kind of, if they were. But a UFO, I could picture it. I really could picture it. Shining it right there. And it's like at 5 something in the morning on May the 8th. And then it disappeared. And it's the only time I've ever seen it. You've never seen it? Is my family? No, my family believes in UFOs. They do. Yeah, they don't think I'm crazy. They don't think you're crazy. It'd be silly to think that there was no other life out there. If to think that we were the only life forms, because we're not the only life forms there are. My brother and my sister-in-law saw a UFO. My mom saw a UFO. The neighbor kids saw a UFO. I saw a UFO when we were really little, living in Charlestown by the Pleasant Ridge Elementary School and the Jonathan Jennings Elementary School across from the public library. I think I might have been in the, I don't know, 1st grade. And it was hovering right above my head when I was across the street playing in the field by the library. And it scared me, and I ran in the house, but I didn't know my mom seen it too, but she did. And then when we were walking like an hour later down past the one Jonathan Jennings School, down to the Pleasant Ridge Elementary to, look around with our neighbors, I was swinging on a swing, and there was that UFO. It showed up again. And, yeah. No, they're real. They're real. So are the men in black. The men in black are real. And when people see like the little beings, like alien-like beings, they're real too. They are. And they can walk through walls if they want. Gina, that's just so far-fetched. I don't think it's far-fetched. And neither do the people who have seen them. They don't think it's far-fetched. And sometimes some people have been, what was it, you all? We did a UFO story. This guy, he got lifted up out of his bed by a beam of light. And it was some kind of a plasma. It literally burnt the bed, but it didn't burn him. Did not burn him, and took him up in the ship and then put him back. And the news people showed up too. So no, it's not, there's something to it. There really is something to it. This is right here. I think this is real. Look, connecting serious, controversial photo of a UFO taken in Canada. I think this is a real picture. Right there. No, why are we over here? Over here. Anomaly right here. How many of you have seen, like during a lightning storms, have you seen what looks like a ship up there in the sky? Think about it. How many people have? Because I've seen them, and they've got the great big windows, and they have an orange glow to them. And the lightning comes from them. And, yeah. Oh, he had a roof. He went right. They did something to his body. It's just like his body went straight through it, is what happened. It's on this channel. Look, I could not detect anything that stood out as fake with this right here. This was in 2015. It doesn't look fake to me at all. And that's a massive UFO. It really is. Could they be the ones that are bringing down the lightning? Really? Could they be? Look at this, you all. It looks like there's more in the sky right there. But you know what? There's no way the news is going to want to show that at all. They're not. Hello there, Frank. Ontario, Canada. Ontario, Canada. That's orange. That's an orange glow right there, you all. But we're talking about this green light right here at the observatory in Hawaii at around It was right here at this timestamp right here, May the 8th at 5:33 and 22 seconds, 3322, on Monday. Came from above, and it was gone. And it would be silly to think that there wasn't any green UFOs flying around at the observatories, because there's lots of UFO activities that is documented on the Canada, France, Hawaii telescopes. There are. We have there's an enormous playlist here about the observatories in Hawaii where these have been documented. The UFO, various types of UFOs flying across you. If you haven't seen this lately, this is how the biggest ship that we documented right there. And this was in November. Can you see that? Right there, someone said, "Oh, Gina, honey, that's just the mountain." Excuse me? No, it's not the mountain. We know what we're looking at, and we know that is not a mountain. We know that's a great big black UFO up there in the sky. This is November of 2022. And they've just been kept showing up. There's more ships showing up, but this cloud cloaking stuff right here to trying to cover them up is becoming more and more days that have this, so you can't see it. Have you seen people using lasers making contact? No, and someone told me once that, Gina, you should take a laser and point it up at the stars in the sky. I feel that's very disrespectful. It really is. And my conscience will not allow me to do something like that. I won't do it, because it's like shining your spotlight on a deer at night and then, shooting it. It's like your headlights from your car. When the deer see them, it like gets them like there, and you can have a head-on collision. I've heard of people who like to do that, who like to shine their lasers up in the sky. But to me, no. But that's okay. If they like to do it, I don't do it, and you will not find me doing it. I won't do it. It's disrespectful. I wouldn't, if that was me up there. I don't think I'd like somebody shining a laser at me. I really don't. Because I would be able to know. If I was up there, I would know if they're down there watching me, because I'd have advanced technology to know if there's a human being down there. I would be able to pick it up. I would. Gina, we're talking about this UFO right here, and there have been sightings of green UFOs in the sky. Like this. Now this is another orb. And how many people have seen the orbs? What is this? Triangle. A green triangle. Wow. I wonder if they'll let us see. Well, let's get right here. When UFOs, all right. Oh, look at this. I just wanted to click into this. When UFOs become deadly, mysterious universe. Watch this, you all. Denied access. I guess you got to pay or sign up to do that. I guess so. UFOs over. Look at this. They look like they're green. Green UFOs. Are we going to get the same thing right here? There's no pictures. Oh no. Oh, I thought they said they're going to harvest the bodies. Harvesting grape crop. A metallic dome-shaped object 50 feet away in a grassy area. 15 feet of the object. It was spinning and swirling. So these aren't green, you all. But there are green UFOs that have been spotted in the sky. And we don't got access to some of these because they're not going to let us. Look at this. A green UFO over Montana. Are we going to see it? Several green UFOs were spotted over Montana. This is 2010. So they've always been here, more or less. And now we got a green glowing. In the last few weeks, there's been a number of sightings of UFOs across the country. Several green UFOs spotted over Helena and across Montana. We saw these green flickering lights over the Cathedral of St. Helena. or Helena, I don't know how to say it, last night. We thought maybe the church was sponsoring some light display or something, but it wasn't. It was real creepy. It was definitely a UFO. Look at that, you all. Definitely a UFO in the sky, and looks like they took some pictures of it right here glowing. Now, you know, if they're up there, they got a light that they can shine down below. They thought it was some of the aurora borealis they were seeing. It wasn't supposed to happen last night, and it was flickering for far too long. The northern lights only last a minute, but last night this thing was up there for at least a half an hour. A half an hour, you all. And this is the green. You know, when you see that in the sky, do you see this in the sky at where you're at? If you're not in this area, where this aurora borealis is at. Here is a shot of some of the Helena citizens standing in the glow of the UFO. Wow. Look at that. WWN is the only major media source covering the ongoing investigation. Check back for the truth. Look, this has been visited 44 times. One visit today. This right here is being shadow banned right here, you all. This article right here. Shadow banned. It's only been visited 44 times. Oopsie. Wow, that's very telling. It really is, you all. And see, this has UFOs over Los Angeles. I'm not going to look in that, you all, but let me just do this right here. I'm not going to go on here much longer at all. But there are instances of green UFOs. Look, a green laser. UFO with a green laser shoots across the city, and they've got footage right here. Let's see this. This is in 2022. Milton Keynes in the UK. It's a UFO and a green laser, both in the UK skies. So straight out of a sci-fi movie with the popcorn and stuff like that, you all, right there. And who knows what it is, you all. Eyewitnesses think that it's a drone. So it's either a drone. A lot of people are saying things are drones or they're Project Blue Beams. It can't always be the Project Blue Beam, and it can't always be drones. Now, I can see how if you wanted to hide the truth about UFOs, then you're going to have a Project Blue Beam out there. You're going to have drones up in the sky, so people will not be able to tell. You're going to do it. You're going to do it if you don't want the truth about the UFOs to get out. You're going to have things up there and say, oh, it was a drone, oh, it was this, and oh, it was that. Oh, I'm going to try to get that right here. Okay, that's okay. Green UFOs, you can see right here. Multiple sightings, bright green objects. This is Asia, and U.S. and Asia, 2014. The green UFOs can also be spotted at the observatories in Hawaii, too, if you're just tuning in. Look at that, more than 200 sightings of bright greenish objects in the sky reported across 13 U.S. states, and a similar object spotted in Japan. That is in, what year was that? Let's see, what year was that? The article was written in 2014. Bright green objects, over 200 sightings. The sightings were likely all different objects that happened to travel across the sky around the same time. NASA said they offered explanations for each object, but they do not explain the countless similar cases in the past. They do not. Monday night sightings was the first time the green lights have been spotted in the sky. The first green object was spotted after 6 p.m. and then more than 200 times in 13 states. In eastern United States, stretching from Ohio and Pennsylvania, downtown Georgia, South Carolina, West Virginia, Benwood Police Department, the green fireball-like objects streaking across the sky. And they're not meteorites. See, this is what it is. You ever see how they say, if there's green in the sky, well, watch the meteor shower. Does anybody ever sit and think that when they say that it's actually UFOs up there? Do you ever think that? I've often thought that within the past several years that, no, it's not green meteors, it's UFOs. That's what I think. Look, could it be a meteor? That theory makes sense, they say. See, look, the torrid shower. They had to give a name for it. Americans were not alone. Across the ocean, at the observatories in Kyushu, Fukuoka, Hiroshima, Ehime, Japan recorded similar green objects flashing through the sky, and experts say it's probably a bolide or a bright star. See, they don't want to tell. They can't tell. They have been told, don't you dare talk about no green objects in the sky, and so they can't open their mouth. If they open their mouth when they're told not to, they're going to lose their jobs, is what's going to happen. They'll lose their jobs. Look, a third case in Chicago, residents spotted a much slower moving object across the sky, so meteors do not change their speed. They don't. Look, they say it's probably a piece of space junk. But it turned out the object was nothing more. Oh, now that's this publicity stunt. See, you all listen to that. No, there's always an excuse. Always. The bright green object flew over 13 states. Similar green fireball sightings have been reported for decades. In the 1940s, the Air Force asked the astronomer and meteor experts to spearhead investigations into all the green fireballs that were spotted near sensitive military installations in New Mexico. So, you know they're not just meteors if they're spotted near sensitive military installations. And several reports of green fireballs were made per month, and only near the military installations in New Mexico. Isn't that what observatory shut down? Baffling the Air Force American public. Look at that. Life magazine in 1952 offered its own case into the existence of interplanetary saucers after insufficient evidence was established to explain the green fireballs. Look at that streaking across the sky. A transient electrical link between the ionosphere and the ground created by the meteors. Look at that, you all. So no, we don't buy it, you all, but there's something going on. There's a green glow that showed up at this camera in Hawaii. You can see it right here. I can get out of the way. I stuck a little UFO there, green, because this came from above, and it came at 5:53 in the morning there. And I went over to this observatory right here. Let me drop the link for you. It's really neat. If this is another camera, I've often dropped the link in here for you all to go see it for yourself. Gina, honey, why you want to do that? Because I want you all to see too. If you can see the right here, I dropped the link right there. You copy it, save it, because it's got time lapse on it for you at different angles. It does. What happened about Rainbow Turtle? Where's she at? Something's wrong with Rainbow Turtle. Yeah. Well, I hope Rainbow Turtle's all right. I do, you all, but no. This is last night, or early in the morning. A green glow on the ground from above at the observatories is what it is. And I think it came from a UFO up there in the sky above. Something just like that, because there are reports of green UFOs. Yeah. I haven't seen any pictures. I don't really get around getting on the internet looking at pictures. I don't, because I try to stay busy during the day. I've got so much stuff I try to get done. Oh, okay. Well, I'm sure Rainbow Turtle will be fine. I am. So I'm going to go, you all, and thank you. And with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. And I dropped the link to this these telescopes. Go check them out, y'all. It's really interesting. It is. Yeah. Thank you, and have a wonderful evening. You all, love you.